Hi there, Virgos. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl and I'm here to tell you about December 18 through December 24. And there's a lot happening this week, and a lot of it is based on new beginnings. There are 3 planets moving into Capricorn this week, so it's best to be serious about taking steps in any new direction. Of course, Capricorn is a fellow Earth sign, and your 5th house of creativity, self-fulfillment, and romance. A fiery Sagittarius new moon on Monday, December 18, encourages you to throw out the old and ring in the new, Virgos. The theme is repeated on Tuesday, December 19, when Saturn makes its biggest move of the year. This is the first time since 1988 that Saturn will be in Capricorn, urging us to take responsibility for our actions, locally and globally. It will remain in Capricorn for the next 3 years, which is also the time when millennials born between 1988 and 1991 will be experiencing their first foray into the adult astrological world as they have their first Saturn return. Because both Saturn and Capricorn agree on the need for strict law enforcement, the next 3 years may also mark a rise in martial law, homeland security, and/or stricter internet regulations. Thursday, December 21st, is the 4th and last major marker in the seasonal calendar year, because that's the day the sun moves into Capricorn. And the solstice, whether you're in the southern hemisphere or the northern hemisphere. In the southern hemisphere, you're going into the summer solstice, and in the northern hemisphere, you're going into the winter solstice. The Mercury retrograde period ends on Friday, December 22nd. Once again, your 5th house of romance, creativity, self-fulfillment. Great news for travelers of any kind, holiday travelers, people working up to the very last minute on business. There's a sign change for Venus on Christmas Eve when it follows the Sun and Saturn into Capricorn. Unfortunately, while this is not one of Venus's happiest sign positions, it does serve as a reminder that besides parties and presents, the holidays are also filled with responsibilities to our families and to those less fortunate than ourselves. So remember that when you pass by someone that's collecting for kids or collecting, canned goods or something like that, to help out other people in need. Because this is often a very sad time for families who don't have the money to provide gifts for their children and family. Have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season, and hopefully I get to speak to you again next week, Virgos.